Good afternoon, guys and gals. Welcome back to Value Customs. Today, we're going to do a little maintenance on the old Marketplace 68. Our 68 Chevy pickup we picked up Marketplace. We cleaned her all up, made her all shiny again. Been driving the truck a little bit. Noticed she's got a little shake rattle underneath it. I'm not sure what it is yet. Kind of suspecting maybe a hanger bearing or something. I don't know. We're going to get up there. We're going to get it all checked out underneath there and see if we can't fix her up so we can cruise her. We've got a big car show coming up. Our local Vintiques Rod Run, they call it. Pretty nice show. Look forward to it every year. So we want to get something so we can drive out there, and we'll probably take the old Marketplace 68 with some for sale signs in her. Maybe she'll move on to a new owner over the weekend. But before that, we got to make her not shake, I guess. So we're going to jump into that. But first, I want to say thank you. As I do in every video, I sure appreciate you tuning in and watching. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. The like button, the comment, make a comment, do whatever, all that happy crap. Yeah, I appreciate that. We make the channel grow a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna get this truck up in the air while I'm talking here, and we'll get under it, see if we can't figure out what that rattle is. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. So, sounds like something's falling apart. So, we'll get this up there. She's going up very slowly. Our Amazon drive-on hoist isn't the fastest thing, but it sure beats the heck out of laying on your back and working that way. So we'll get her up in the air, and I'll bring you back when we got her up there. See you in a second, or a minute, or a couple of minutes. All right, we'll be right back. Well, we got her up in the air there. I did grab a mighty big old pry bar here, and we got a couple of lights under there. So let's get under here, take a look, see what we got. I'm just gonna flip this around. We're gonna start kind of prying on some stuff. I kind of suspect maybe we got a little hanger bearing issue here. Where's a good spot to pry on? Let's see here. Well, that's one of them. The old hanger bearing's ripped right out of the bottom there. So we'll have to get that fixed up. Boy, you know, if I was a betting man, that bracket and everything's still riveted in. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't think that that's all of it. So we're going to go up here. Wow, that's kind of slimy. That old transmission looks like she's leaked a little bit. Let's go up in here, see if we can't get, I'm gonna set you, can I set you there? Can I get you tipped up here maybe? Hang on, I'm having a little technical difficulties. Well, you can see I got the bar in there. Let's see if that's moving. Oh, that looked like it was. Yeah, kind of looks like that whole transmission mount's moving a little more than it should right there. I don't know about you, but I don't think that's supposed to do that. Let's look at the other side. I'll just check that real quick while you guys hang out over there. Yeah, that side's not moving. I did just dent the inspection cover, but that's okay. Yeah, that don't. Is that the engine mount moving up there? Let's, oh, sorry. No, just the transmission mount. Looks to me like we got a bad transmission mount right there too. So, okay. Well, luckily, get this camera turned back the other way. Luckily, I kind of suspected that hanger bearing. The transmission mount, we'll have to dig a little deeper in that and see what we got. But if you watch the channel, you know that I've got a couple of these trucks, and we've been kind of doing some work to one of them that we no longer need a hanger bearing in it. And technically, we no longer need a transmission mount like that. So, I'm gonna make a quick run to my other shop and maybe round up some parts that are already out of another truck. So, you hang with me just a couple minutes. Obviously, I'm not going to drive you across town on here, but as soon as I get back, we're going to tackle this one, see if we can't fix this problem with some recycled parts. We'll save some money on the old Marketplace 68. So, I'll see you in a minute. Hang out. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I know I got that over my head, but we're back. I ran over to my other shop, like I said, and I picked up some donor parts. We happen to have just what we needed. We got some transmission mounts. I did pick up a whole nother drive shaft with the hanger bearing, which was good. Obviously they're used, but we'll try to pop this here drive shaft off real quick, get that hanger bearing changed real fast here. Hey, we'll speed up through this process. These are coming apart pretty simply. I did soak everything down with my favorite Freol. If you've ever used that product or seen that product, that's some of the best breaker looser stuff that I think I've ever had. I've tried the PB Blaster, I've tried the WD-40. You know, the PB worked real well. I can't complain about PB Blaster. PB Blaster did work better than I think the WD-40, but you know, it depends on your situation. The longer you let it sit and all that happy crap, you know, each thing's different. So we'll get this this drive shaft loose. I should probably leave one in there so it don't hit me in the head while I'm taking the other end of it apart. That would probably make sense, but I don't know. We'll just leave that one there so maybe it'll hold on to it. Pretty used to stuff hitting me in the head. I do have a couple fans blowing here in the shop today, so if it's a little loud, I apologize. Let's get turned around here. We'll see if we can't buzz them bolts out of that hanger bearing, even though they are not usually very fun to work on because they don't give you any room. We got my old snap-on ratchet up in here. Alright, righty tighty lefty loosey. Ha! Remember that, boys and girls, because that's on a quiz later. Holy smokers. That's gonna hurt when that breaks loose. If I remember right, I had the same problem on the last truck, even with the Freol. There, we got her. Pretty tough to work over your head like that and then draw any power, but we got her whipped. We got her going. Oh yeah, be real nice if you get power tools up in there, but nope. Wherever the powers were to be back in the day that designed this said no way. You know, a lot of guys will just cut these rivets out that are in here and they'll take it down that way and they'll just take it apart on a bench. But you know, I kind of like that original look of that rivet, so I'm not going to do that. I know it don't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It's just my personal preference, and I don't want to cut the rivets off, so that's the way it's going to be. All right, that's one side. Now I'm going to try something here that I probably shouldn't. I probably should have already took the back drive shaft off, but I think I can get this out of there with the back drive shaft on it. But just get it separated, pull it apart. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way, but we'll try it. Oh, wow. There we go. That bad boy was tight as well, obviously. It doesn't look like she's ever been taken apart, but maybe it has. So we'll get this whipped. Yeah, I suppose I could get an air ratchet up there. I don't have any electrical ones, but first of all, I don't have any electrical one. I do have air, but if you watch my other videos, I just got done doing some little work in the shop here, trying to get some organizational stuff going on. It's been a... we gotta talk for a second. I'm one of them guys that likes to save everything because you just never know when you can use it. My wife's got a different name for it. Calls me a pack rat. Whatever. I prefer collector. I collect stuff. I collect quality stuff. Quality to some point anyway. But anyway, so I don't throw stuff away. Hey, I tried to throw stuff away this week when I was building the shelves up and I got this stuff laying around. You know, I picked the stuff up and I said, I don't need this. And as I'm walking over to the junk trailer to throw it away, I start thinking, well, you know, I probably could use it for this, or it'll come in handy at some point. So then all of a sudden it just moves to another shelf. I call that cleaning and organizing. Some people got a different idea. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to what we were doing. Let's get this off of here. Oh, I dropped that there nut. Oh, we got that lock washer. It's not happy right there. We get that off of there. Okay. Come on. Oh, there's a rock in there, that's why. Okay, let me pick up this nut. Fellas, you ever drop your nut? Pick it back up. It's not polite to leave your nut lay around. I know, that was probably inappropriate. So, I'm gonna quickly get this drive shaft off this end here. And we'll see if I can't sneak that out of there without having to pull the backside apart. I know it's being lazy, whatever. I don't care, whatever. If we can get this job done without doing a little extra work, it's all right. It's all right. I know you're just staring at a hanger bearing and I'm up here doing something else. I should have another camera going, but believe me, it'll only take a second here. Well, you know, more than a second. It'll take till I get it done, probably. And my dumb butt left that cap on there. Yep, I can't get that off. So, buzz that out quick. Okay. Anybody heard any good jokes today? Share one. Throw one down there in the comment. Okay, there we go. I need that little pry bar. Yep, well, it looks like it should come out. Maybe I need a bigger pry bar. Let's try the big feller. There, the big feller got her. Big feller got her, okay. Well, let's see. We're gonna have enough room to get that up out of there. There we go. Wow, look at that. That hanger bearing fell right apart. I think she was bad. Let me get this. See if we can get this off that back shaft. Why is it not cooperating with me? Got grass hanging everywhere. That's probably some old grass. Let's see. I know, that's loud. It's really loud in my ears if you think it's loud in yours. Wow, look at the dirt fall off of there. Let's see here. Yeah, you got it out of there. All right. Let's just take this one out. Oh, cap fell off. Let's go set this back here by the door so we can get out of here when it comes time. Let me pick up my tools that fell on the floor. And looky here. We got this here one. Oh, lost my hammer. This here one was a donor off of my other 68 GMC. Let's see if we can line her up here. See if she's gonna play nice. Oh yeah, she's gonna play nice. We pulled that 68 GMC apart here a few days ago, a week ago, a month ago, whatever it was, I don't remember. It was a while ago. As I took a little bit of a hiatus to try to finish up my hey dummy, don't put that on them bolts yet. We gotta get it. How are we gonna do that? That's where the problem's gonna lie, isn't it? We ain't gonna get that hanger bearing back far enough to get our back on. So hey, you guys knew that, didn't you? You knew I was gonna run into that problem. Why don't you tell me? Yeah, that seemed like it was a really good idea until it wasn't. How is that supposed to work? How am I supposed to get that in there? Because that is 6 inches from fitting. Nah, they can't be a different length, can they? Let me go grab one of the measuring sticks. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got a measuring device. Let's, I know, you're just looking at the top of my head. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Let's measure this one. 32.5. Let's measure this one. I'll get you up here. Where are we at? We're up in here. Oh, I measured the wrong one. That ain't what I'm measuring, you big dummy. I gotta measure over here. I'll be back here for a second. About 33 to the shield. 33 to the shield. What's that get us up here? Don't tell me that it's not the same length. And it is not the same length. What's the odds of that? Whoa. Jiminy Christmas. Huh. Well, fellers, I just learned something. I just learned something right there. That drive shaft right there, 68 Chevrolet, 6-cylinder, 4-speed, whatever this here rear end is. I don't know. I never looked yet. Let's look. No tag on it. She's just a, oh, look at there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's a 12-bolt Chevrolet. Okay. This drive shaft, a 68 GMC 6-cylinder, 4-speed, and it is 2 inches longer. We're learning things every day. That'd have been really nice to know. Now I do. So let's try to change these transmission mounts real quick. At least we'll accomplish something today before I gotta go buy a new hanger bearing, which I thought I was gonna be able to cheat. Couldn't cheat. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna zoom you in here real quick. Hopefully you can see that right there. That is a security tab so that bolt don't come out. There's one on each side, so let's get them whacked out of the way. We got ourselves a little hammer. Hey, if you don't have one of these, I know it looks like a screwdriver. It's not. It's made by Channel Lock, and it's actually a pry bar slash striker on the end with the spot for a ratchet. I don't know what you need a ratchet for on that, but we're gonna tack this out of the way quick. Both sides. All right. Now I don't use these very often, like I said. I normally pull out the air, but I don't feel like messing with that, so we're just gonna give this a shot with the old DeWalt. Oh yeah, look at that. She come right up. She come right out. So did that side as well. Ooh, look at that one. That one's pre-lubed. All right. Rag. I need a rag. I don't. Need a rag. Right back. Okay. I'm back. Got a rag. Let me grab my little jack stand here. And we'll try to get this pushed up a little so we can get that there mounts out of the way. Well, that there video decided to quit for a second, so you hear that beep? That's the lovely GoPro letting you know it's time to do something. It's not happy, so let's get this jacked up a little bit, see if we can't get that mount out of the way. Hopefully that's high enough. Get the bottom part out. That doesn't look terrible. Guess we gotta go a little higher. A little higher maybe. She's a little slimy. Definitely a little slimy. Not sure we're just about high enough. Well, we gotta be because we're pushing the truck up. So this side. How about this side? I'll get this side out. Get that pushed up out of the frame. Hopefully we can slide it down. Need a little help. You get one side out, you can usually tip it a little bit to get the other out. There we're going. Not a whole lot of room up here, so we can't get that pried on there. Boy, it's fighting a little bit. She's fighting just a little bit. We got weeds everywhere, grass everywhere. She definitely had been sitting for a while before she became mine. Okay. Alright, now a little more persuasion right there. There. Well, that motor mount didn't look so terrible on that side. Or transmission mount, I'm sorry. So, let's see about getting this side up and out of the way. Loosen this up a little bit, maybe it'll tip. What are we hitting up here? Oh, hey, don't push on the drive shaft. That's not connected no more. Didn't want to play right, so we unconnected it. What else do I got down here that I can play whack-a-mole with? I'm telling you, this little screwdriver thingy, whatever it is, that I use the heck out of it. It is so handy. It is so handy that. See that? She just works good. Okay. Well, You suppose the dealio was there that it was moving around? That didn't make no sense. So here's what we got. We've got the mounts out of that GMC. And hopefully they're better than what I just took off, because I don't want to do this again at all. So we'll put that back in there. Well, that one went in a lot easier. And we'll put this one over here. We got the clutch linkage over here that wants to cause a little problem, but we'll get her. We'll teach it. We'll teach it a little bit of a lesson. Yep, I think I need a bigger pry bar. Let's go up there till we got something to pry on. There we go. There we go. Get that slid back in there. That one's in place. This one's just about there. Need my little screwdriver again. A little whack-a-mole first. Whack-a-mole. A little whack-a-mole. Yeah, she's not wanting to line up. I wonder why. What if I do this? I think that'll work. Maybe. There. There. Now, we set this down. Hopefully them rubbers go right in the hole there. That one's in, and that one's in. So they look like they're lined up. Which one did I take out, do you think? Do you remember? Which one was it? Which one did we just take out of there? Well, that wasn't very smart, I tell you. Wasn't very smart at all. At all. Nope, not smart. Well, we're going to use this one. We're going to put it back up in the hole. Something like that. And we're going to put this one back up in the hole. Something like that. And we'll hit them with the old impact, and hopefully it don't move no more. If it does, we gotta just dig deeper. That one tightened up good. Okay, let's just see if we got any movement like we did a minute ago. Only got a little bit, but it'll be just okay. So, okay, we got that taken care of. I gonna have to take a trip to the parts store and try to find me a hanger bearing for a 68 Chevy pickup. And so we'll hit up the local O'Reilly's. If they ain't got her, we'll hit up the local AutoZone, I guess. We got like 5 or 6 parts stores here in this town, so let me go do some shopping, and we'll see if we can find a hanger bearing, since my idea did not work. So, all right, hang out, we'll be back. so we got the old one off, getting ready to put the new one on. Needs to be either pressed on, or I can use a hammer. So what I did, I ran out to my local Menards, your local hardware store, whatever. This is an 1.25 inch inside diameter piece of pipe. I thought I had something laying around the shop, but I didn't. Maybe you do if you're ever doing one of these. Maybe you got something laying there. It's an 1.25 inch pipe, but it barely fits over that shaft. Really nice, right there, like that. So, you see that? You want to get closer? Here, let's get you closer. Barely fits over that shaft, really nice and tight. Fits right on the inside of that real well. I did cut the threaded part off of it. Threw her in the old chop saw, cut her off. The threaded part was really kind of sharp, you know. It came to a point, kind of sharp. So, you didn't need, I bought a 12-inch piece. You probably get by with a 6 or an 8-inch. They didn't have an 8-inch, all they had was a 6, and I didn't want to cut it close, so I bought the 12-inch. I did buy a cap so that when I'm pounding on it, I got something nice to pound on right there. When we're done, we'll throw this in the bottom of the toolbox and forget we got it until the next time we need it, and then we'll go back to the hardware store and get another one, because we won't know where this one's at. So there's a little bit of grease on the yoke part, or the shaft part, or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to just take a hammer and hammer that in there. I'm gonna set you back down here. We'll get you turned a little bit. Probably gonna be a problem because I swing with my right hand, but I'll try it with my left. It fits on there real nice. Let's give her some wax. It don't take much. Just about home here. You hear that noise difference? That's where we want to be. She's nice and smooth. One for good measure. And like I said, we'll take our handy dandy new tool there. We'll wipe her down. We'll clean up the threads here quick, or the not really a thread, it's more of a spline. We'll clean that up. We'll probably put a little grease on that. And I'll meet you back over the truck here in a second. We'll get this out of the vise, make sure everything's good, get a little grease on there, and we'll slam it back in the truck. So I'll see you in a second. There, that's in there. Now, I said I want to look and see the back one. Here's the rear shaft off the GMC. And the rear shaft. That's just the GMC is just a tad bit shorter. So, we're going to grab a grease gun. We're going to grease the heck out of this thing. So, I'll be right back. Okay. Find some grease zerks here and we'll get everything greased up real good. A few pumps in there. Rear joint is not greasable. I do believe the front joint was. So Get you turned around here. Probably should have cleaned that front joint off when I had it out. I don't know if this can fit up in there. Nope. No, it isn't. Okay. I think we're going to check the grease in that there transmission, as it don't sound right. So I'll bring you back here in a second. Well, we scraped off some of the grease off this transmission here. We're just trying to get her a little full of the 8090. It was quite a bit low. I think many years of seepage, or whatever you want to call it, it was all over the outside of the transmission here. But we'll get it, we'll get her filled up here, and hopefully be ready to go for a ride here shortly. Probably have to take a look at that oil too. I don't know, just some basic maintenance maybe. These are kind of pain to fill up with 8090. You could probably spend some money on one of them fancy pumps and stuff, but I just threw a little rubber hose on there and we'll get it full. We've already got, I think, about 1.5 quarts in there. We'll get this one pushed in real quick. Hopefully this will fill it up. I don't know how many it holds to start with. I do know how many I put in it, but she's got to be getting full. It had to be almost empty too. I don't know. Hopefully it'll quiet that transmission down a little bit, and we'll put her down on the ground and go for a cruise once we get this bad boy filled up. I should invest in one of them fancy pumps, because that'd make life a lot easier. Instead of the old squeeze bottle. Just reach up in there and squeeze that bottle as much as you can. It'd be nice if they would have put the plug on the back or something so you could get up in there. But no, they didn't. They got her up in there where it's tough to get to. I don't know where all this 8090 is going. I got 2 of them in there already. Well, I wouldn't think it would hold that many. I should probably look it up maybe. Hopefully I got enough. It's gotta be getting close. Maybe. Hopefully. My arm's getting tired. Hanging out over my head like that, all the blood disappears. We're just waiting for a little bit of it to run out the side here. That'll tell me we're full. Oh, that's what happens when you use the squeeze tube and you're not paying attention. Whoops. I gotta go find a rag here. That's running down my arm. I don't like that. Kind of hate the smell of 8090 to start with. Now it's all the way down my arm and all over the floor. Oh, that's yucky stuff. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, that's... There. Did you get a good view of that? Ran right down my arm. Popped off there in the hose. I was squeezing so much. That's not good. Well, might as well keep going, I guess. All right, let's recap here. We'll flip that around. We got ourselves a new hanger bearing put in there. Right up there. Get some light. We put in new transmission mounts. Or not used, we put in good used ones, I guess, not new. We got that transmission filled up with some 80-90 gear loop. We're gonna clean some tools up, get some stuff put away, and we're gonna lower this truck down, go for a ride. See if that noise we were after is gone. So I'll be back with you after I get these tools away, and the truck's on the ground ready to roll. See you in a minute. There we go. We got the old Marketplace 68 fired up. We're gonna go for a ride, make sure that we have all them noises and clunks and clangs out of her. She's got a, oh sorry, I'm trying to shift and hold the camera at the same time. She's got a granny gear going on in here. You can hear her, but yeah, she's driving pretty good. We'll camera quick around here and we'll just cruise. Can't go too fast. Neighbor's putting all the garbage out this morning. Be a nice little cruiser for somebody. Back forward, get ice cream. Speedometer works. Looks like you gotta fix the fuel gauge. All the rest of our gauges look good. Battery temperature, oil pressure. Look at that. We got pretty darn good oil pressure down there. Oh, big bump. Yeah. We'll cruise around a little bit here. Make sure we got it all worked out. Like I said, there's no clanging in the drive shaft like there was, so I think we got a success here. We get the interior cleaned up. Sounds like I got the passenger door there opened up. Brakes are a little soft. Oh, 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 can't find them, grind them. A little chirp out of the tires there. That was just me trying to learn how to drive a stick, apparently. But hopefully nobody pulls out in front of us here. Probably should put some license plates on this truck too. We're cruising this around and I think they expired, yeah, a long time ago. But fourth gear in the city block at 30 miles an hour. She's got some low gears in her. But boy, she drives pretty nice. Runs good. Yeah. Cruise this around for the next few days and see what we got. See if we can get them brakes to work just a little bit better. That would be good. Uh-oh, there's a stoplight. Hopefully we don't get picked up. We don't want that. Pull over here, get some things done. Got time to go to work. That's what that means. So we'll call her good on this one. The old Marketplace 68. I'm trying to get that sun away from us so we're not blinding it. Marketplace 68's a success. We got a couple things to do on her yet. We'll get her cleaned up, but we'll call her good on this one, I believe. I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, go down there and hit that subscribe button for me. Click that notification button, yep. The follow, the like, all that happy stuff. Make a comment. Follow us along as we revive these old hot rods like this. We got a few more projects to do. This one's not done. Like I said, there's a few minor things to do to it, but anyway, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless. And remember, get one thing done every day. The progress will come. I appreciate you watching. Take care.